Hi, folks. This is Rochelle Glover with Majestic Money Management, and I wanted to take a moment to share some important news with you before it's too late. Because I know that you know by now that you get three checks in August. Yes, three checks. And I wanted to talk to you about what we should be doing and planning to take advantage of receiving a third check in the month of August. Now, just take note, some of us who get paid bi-weekly, we're going to get three checks this month, and we already received three checks in January. For the rest of us who get paid bi-weekly, we'll get three checks in October, and we already received three checks in May. And if you were anything like me, for years, when I would look at a calendar and see what months we received three checks, I'm like, yay, thank goodness. But now I want us to take advantage of receiving two extra checks in a year and let that money work for us instead of the money working us. You see, in order to take advantage of receiving three checks twice a year, we really need to budget our money based on receiving two checks a month. Because if we budget our money and if we budget our bills and our responsibilities based on two checks, every time the 2 months come around that we receive three, that money will be free and clear. So how do you do that? You make sure that you stay within your budget, that you plan your budget, that you don't let anything go outside of your budget. Yeah, you have emergencies and all of that, but stay as close to your budget as you possibly can. And then when the third check comes, you can do whatever you want to do with that check instead of looking into the next month and say, oh my God, what happened to it? So some of the things that you can do is plan for your vacation, plan to pay extra on your credit cards, plan to get something perhaps fixed in the house or buy something for the kids or yourself. But the one thing you want to do is make sure that you know what happened to the money, because I guarantee you either you work that money or that money will work you. Either you plan what's going to happen to the money or the plan will work you. So it's very important that you grab a pencil, you grab some paper, and you say, okay, I'm getting a check on the 15th. Let me pay off all my bills so that this money on the 29th, I will do A, B, C, and D. And let me give you an example of why that's so important. I grabbed a pencil and paper, and I said, if I made $15 an hour, and the two checks that I got twice a year that were extra, I put away in the bank. Do you know in 5 years, I would have $8,640? I don't know about you, but that's a lot of money. And I can look back 5, 10, 15 years ago and have no idea what happened with those extra checks. So I wanted to just let you know that there is a possibility to sock some money away. And even if you can't take that entire check and do something with it, I want you to try to save something out of that check, because you will be taking advantage of taking care of you. Remember, this is Rochelle Glover, your financial nanny. I share because I care. God bless you.